Being a girl is hard because I will reject man after man after man trying to look for the one, and then once I find the one and I'm like, yup, that's my husband, he rejects me.
Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Taylor the Fiend back again, and today we've got a video for you from Gentlemen's Club taking a look at a whole parade of modern women begging for male attention. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and your comments, and let's jump right into the video.
Do you ever have like such a bad day and you're just like craving dicks? You're just like, I need dicks. I haven't had dicks this whole time. Give me the fucking dicks.
Filming yourself in a parked car acting out a craving for a man is a strange way to prove how thriving you are. Am I the only one who thinks this is just incredibly weird?
Sometimes I really want to get cracked, and then I open Hinge. I see all the men who match with me and what they say, and I'm like, I'm pulling the wand out. I don't need this.
She hates every match on her dating application and decides the fix is more kissing. The matches were never the actual problem, let's be honest.
We need to bring back making out. Like, what happened to just having a good makeout session? Our generation has truly lost the art of intimacy, the art of a good kiss, the art of a good makeout. Like, that's all we need. If we just did more of that, everyone would be so much happier. And I hate when you tell people and they're like, are we in high school? I'm sorry, but people don't even know how to freaking kiss in high school, okay? And when you're kissing with the right person, oh my gosh, it just feels so great. You get the butterflies, and it just makes everything a million times better.
She says her whole generation lost the art of romance, as if a makeout session fixes a crisis. The people deciding romance is dead are usually the ones who chased it off in the first place.
I don't care what nobody say. Being single for years and years and years, and abstinence, celibate, whatever the fuck you want to call it, not having sex, no intimacy, no nothing, like nobody caring about you, nobody even to talk to chat with, nobody to fucking confide in, not having no support, like none of that shit is normal. Like, that shit not for the weak. Being lonely, like literally lonely, not for the weak. And I don't see nobody talking about that shit enough.
She is right that constant loneliness isn't normal. She just skips how she got there in particular. Men spent years warning that this exact isolation was the destination for these women, but they chose not to listen anyway.
Hey guys, I actually don't think a man will ever love me for anything more than just me being a hole with some awesome knockers and awesome rear on me. I don't think they'll ever take me seriously. I don't think they'll ever actually view me as a human, but I'm trying. Every day I'm trying. Hey, get to know me. Hey, get to know me. It's not going well. It's not going well.
She is convinced that no man will ever see her as a person while she films a breakdown for strangers online. The part going badly might have less to do with men than she thinks.
You haven't slept with a woman in how many days? You haven't felt the gentle touch of a woman in how many days? You haven't been loved by a woman in how many days? The male loneliness epidemic, I have the solution. The women who still like dating men need to be dating multiple men. We need to follow in the footsteps of the polygamous Mormons, because I grew up Mormon, and the way they justified polygamy in the early days of the church was men were dying off from war. There wasn't enough men to go around to spread the seed. Well, guess what? We have that problem now, baby. Except that there's not enough women to go around. And then there's men who don't want to change and they just watch their manosphere podcast bros and don't go to therapy. That only leaves the women who still do want to date men. So those women should date more of you so you all get attention. And you should be yelling at those manosphere leaders that have the wife in the one-sided monogamous relationship where she can't date guys, but he can date other women, because he's stealing women off the market. Good-hearted, beautiful women who want to date you are getting taken by him because he's a greedy man. You should yell at him, because we're in a female attention scarcity zone, baby. The only people to blame are the men stealing all the girls and the girls who still like dating men, because they could be dating more of you.
So let me get this straight. Her fix for quote-unquote lonely men is for women to date even more men at once. I mean, that doesn't even make any sense, first of all. And second of all, I love how it's always women bringing up this supposed male loneliness epidemic that I hear so much about.
Ladies, I think we should be the ones to make the first move on a date with a guy. And don't get me wrong, we love a healthy masculine. We love a man to take initiative and take the lead. But when it comes to like the first move, as in like the first kiss that we are anticipating on the date if there's a vibe and we're both into each other. I think that the woman should do it. And you might be thinking, like, you're too nervous. There's nerves on both sides. Like, he's nervous too. You're nervous, he's nervous. You're both nervous, okay? If there's a vibe between you and you're like kind of building that anticipation, it's gonna happen. It's like you're already kind of playing a game of like, oh, who's gonna do it first? So what I like to do when I'm on first date and I wanna kiss someone and we're in that eye contact, we're looking at each other and there's that like sexual tension that we feel, I like to break the silence by saying, do you wanna make out? And just the look on their face, like they light up. They light up and they smile and it's just like, yeah, I do want to make out. I'm glad you said that.
The funny thing about videos like this, guys, is I think it's gotten to the point where even the men don't want to be approached anymore by modern day women. They're not interested in being asked to make out or being approached or any of this nonsense. And the fact of the matter is, I think all of this has gone down the drain because dudes are just not interested.
Yes, I am pissing. Anyways, let me just tell you guys about this guy that I met at a bar. I'll probably delete this tomorrow, but anyways, he literally asked me if I had a bush. Sir, if you can't handle a bush, you can't handle my sparkling, prickly personality. But also, for that to be a question that you asked someone at the bar, crazy behavior. And then he actually was smart enough that he was like, let me put my number in your phone. And I was like, okay, he texted himself from my phone. That was actually a good one. You got me. You got me on that. And then he's like, we're going out on Sunday. And I was like, we are not going out on Sunday. I'm not going out with you on Sunday. And then I hear him talking to his friend because he's not slick. He's not slick with it. He's like, she's kind of a bitch, but she looks like she's a really good time. Period. And I am. Just not for you. So that's how the dating world is. If you're out at the bar on a Friday night, someone's gonna ask you if you have a bush. Just answer yes, because then maybe he'll go away. So yeah, that's my piss and chat for a Friday night. The dating world is the trenches. It is trash. I am not interested. I will be staying home from now on. Period.
One weird question at a bar, and she writes off the entire dating world. She demanded freedom and independence, and now that she has it, she calls it the trenches. Congratulations.
Just shut up and blow him. Just like physically shut your mouth and then choose to reopen it. Do not say anything, but just to insert him in your mouth. Because when I say that if we just shut up sometimes and did less nagging and more gagging, hey, things will actually start happening. The curtains you want hung will get hung. The leaves you want blowed or raked, however you want clean up, those things will get done if you stop nagging and do more gagging. So just shut up and stop reminding him and inspire him to do it. Because once he realizes that he will get more rewards by doing the things you want done instead of being punished for not doing them, it will happen. It's just giving him the inspiration to do it. And I know it's a hard concept to just shut up, but hear me out. If you do it, it will happen, okay? If you just stop reminding him and inspire him, things will get better. So just basically shut the fuck up.
Her relationship advice is to stop talking and reward him into doing chores like he is a trained animal. That is both crude and manipulative, and it explains a lot about why men check out in the first place.
I crave that man in ways that I have never craved before. The crave is scaring everybody. I crave him in the most innocent of ways. I just want to hold your hand. But
The craving is apparently so intense it scares everyone nearby, which is rarely the flex people think it is. With this crowd, there is never a normal middle setting, it seems.
You think you want a hoe era until you experience the aftermath of having a hoe era, especially as a chaotic bisexual, because that shit will come back to haunt you until the day you fucking die. I can't do it anymore. I'm going celibate.
Let's be honest, whenever a modern-day woman makes a clip like this, she is absolutely not going celibate. These clips just make me laugh at this point when women try and claim this nonsense. They are absolutely not going to do this.
When a girl says she wants a guy to yearn for her, that's for the pretty guys, the cute niggas. Yearning is not for the ugly niggas. That's called harassment. You keep begging and pleading and, I just need you, and just salivating at the mouth and shit. That's harassment. When you're cute, that's yearning. That's, working for it. That's being passionate. Sorry, everybody don't get the same terminology. Motherfuckers that's, facially challenging shit, sometimes it don't hit the same. It just be like, oh my God, like, what do you see in me that you seem to resonate with? Like, Am I ugly? Like, it starts scaring me. You want me so bad. And it's like, I don't even see myself like that with you, but you see something. So it's like, is it me? Am I the problem? Am I the issue? Am I the drama? So that's the difference. When you cute, and you know you cute, you know when you fucking cute, that's called yearning. That's what I want. Come with the cute shit. When you ugly, no, you don't gotta yearn for me. Once I say I'm okay, that's it. You don't gotta keep on, making songs and this and that and the third, because, I'm not easy, but bitch, I be going. Like, I'm not gonna lie, but like, if I ain't going, you just not that him. You just not him.
She just admitted the same effort is romance from a handsome man and harassment from everyone else. That was always the game, and then they act shocked that average men just stopped trying altogether.
Do men really not yearn anymore? Like that 90s love, that 2000s love? Do they not yearn anymore? I miss me a yearner. I miss me a beggar. I miss me a ass kisser. I miss me a romantic lover boy. What happened to them? Where are they at?
She misses men who beg and grovel while still demanding to be called fiercely independent. You can't ask for a man on his knees and call yourself self-sufficient in the same breath. That makes no sense.
I know, mi amor, don't get me wrong. Independence for sure, but I need my man. The shelf is too high. I don't understand none of the lights in my car that are on. My heels are too tight. I'm tired. I am kind of hungry. I want a sweet treat. And I want my feet rubbed. I need my man. I need my man. But the reason is, you need to have a good man to need. If you're gonna have a terrible man that don't do nothing, what you need him for? Cuddles? You don't motherfucking cuddle your damn pillow. Girl, well, of course you're not gonna need him. Of course. That's why we keep saying I don't need a man, because the ones that you're getting don't do nothing for you to need. Now, if you get a good man, sister, you gonna need him. I need a feel, actually. No, but for real. I need him for the tea. I need him to rub my feet. I need him to lift that box, because I'm not doing it. And if I have a return and I don't want to leave this house, I need him for that too.
Her big takeaway here is that women only claim not to need men because the men around them are useless. It never lands that the way these women behave might be filtering the good ones out. They never actually consider that.
Because why not? Is it just me, or does dating life just suck? I think it's for all girls. Like, the amount of, granted with me, I'm not looking to jump into, like, a new relationship straight away. But, I don't know, just the guys in New Zealand. It's just shit.
She declares that dating sucks and then admits that she isn't even trying to date anyone right now. The thing she refuses to take part in is the thing that she is upset about, supposedly. But let's be real, the reason why she's saying it sucks is because men don't want to commit.
If you have ever wondered where the fine niggas are, they are here. They're at EOS. Preferably EOS in Midtown. Today, the parking lot was a little too crazy, so I came up the street. This one is still good too, all right? I feel, in my personal opinion, as a fine niggaologist, that the finest niggas that you will meet will be at the EOS, okay? I feel like the one in Midtown, niggas there have good jobs, okay? He probably work in tech or something. He probably a software engineer. He could probably be in med school or law school, but they're at the EOS. Stop going to these goddamn walk and run club. Like this stuff that's curated for single people, they're not there, baby. They're at the gym. They're out here doing man things. Go do the man thing. It's right there, look, it's right there. Right over there. Okay, see, they're here. They're here, they're at the gym. Go to the gym. When you go to the gym, don't put on no heavy makeup. Put on a little tinted moisturizer and a little bit of mascara, a little lash. I'm telling you.
She has appointed herself an expert on where attractive men hide, and the advice is to go lurk at the gym. The men are just living their lives while she tries to ambush them. Absolutely classic.
Sometimes you gotta play with your own pussy and pay your own bills. It's way better than fucking with some bare minimum bum ass nigga.
Calling total isolation the better option than a normal man is exactly the mindset that got her there in the first place.
I fear I need a man in my life. I am a strong, successful female. I have a whole career. I got a lot going for me, and I still need a man. Because today, the lights went off in my car and said, low tire pressure. And I was like, ah! I would love to be able to text someone and go, babe, there's a light on, and I don't know what to do. Instead, you have me out here checking tire pressure, putting air in my tire. I'm tired of being strong. I just want to be weak and babied. And I want some man to go, vroom, my baby's in danger. Must get air for her tire.
She lists her whole resume of independence and then sings about being tired of doing any of it. The successful self-sufficient routine evaporates the second a tire light comes on, guys.
So something that's extremely overrated is being nonchalant, being heartless, not caring about people. It's disgusting. It makes me want to puke. I hate nonchalant people, especially nonchalant men. I hate nonchalant men. Bring back the yearners. Where are the yearners? Where are the yearners? Where are they? Every single time I turn around, it's nonchalant this, nonchalant that, nonchalance this, nonchalance that. I don't give a fuck this, I don't give a fuck that. Shut up. Can't stand that shit. Because why is it suddenly a flex to not care? Bitch, you should care. Oh my god. If anything, what happened to kindness? What happened to being kind to people? What happened to, like, actually giving a fuck? Start gaffing immediately. And I don't want to hear none of this, oh, but if I give a fuck, I'm gonna get hurt. Bitch, you're hurting other people just because you're afraid. Grow up. It gets to a point, and I don't judge anybody. I'm not the type of person to ever judge, but if that's your reasoning, grow up. Get mature. Because that's no. Like, it makes you really ugly on the inside when you can't try to give a fuck about literally anybody at all in your life. Like, at all. Like, their whole aura, their whole attitude is off. It's funk. Like, it's literally nonchalant funk. It's so disgusting.
She rages against being nonchalant while demanding men go back to openly quote-unquote yearning. The same culture that mocked men for showing interest now wants the yearning back on command. Hilarious.
Bring back yearning, bring back yearning, bring back yearning! Why aren't we yearning? Why aren't the men yearning? Why aren't the men yearning? Yearn.
A grown woman in a parked car chanting "Bring back the yearning" at her phone is the entire modern dating crisis in one clip, wouldn't you say?
I be wanting a man to yearn for me like how they do in Bridgerton and like literally show up at my doorstep and confess their fucking love. Their undying love through words and actions, but these men think sending flowers is too much and that dates are too much. We're fine.
Her dating benchmark is now a period drama where men confess undying love at her door. Real men sending real flowers is somehow both not enough and too much at the same time.
Being a girl is hard because I will reject man after man after man trying to look for the one, and then once I find the one and I'm like, yup, that's my husband, he rejects me. Right. I'm gonna be lonely forever.
She turned away countless men and is stunned that the one she finally picked had no interest in being chosen last. This is usually the way it goes. It's actually a very deep insult to men.
Nothing compares to a hoe phase in your late mid-20s. Look, I thought I had a hoe phase when I was in college, but bitch, that shit did not compare. Like, in your mid-20s, later 20s, shit hits different. Because one, like, there's like no games really, because all of us are too like depressed, tired, we have jobs, we have children, we have lives to like worry about playing the games. Like, let's get this done in and out quick. And on top of it, like, we have money. Most of us are lonely if we're single, so we're just like willing to spend time with people. So like spending money on like expensive dates really isn't a problem, because like we have salary jobs with like, but we're too poor to like buy homes. So like, why not go to a 5-star restaurant for the fuck of it? And then you get like superior peen because they've been practicing for years. Most of them are open, sexually liberated, down to try things with toys, other people, you know, whatever. It's just a grand time. A grand time. Ladies, you have men, you have something to look forward to, I promise you.
Any of these women who start advocating for having a 304 phase are just out here to ruin other women's lives, I think. Honestly, I don't know why people listen to these women, but at the end of the day, the people who listen just want to do this crap anyway.
My problem is I can be like, you know what? I want a little bit of male attention, okay? I want a little bit of that male gaze. And then like 5 million men could give me attention, and I would literally sit there and be like, no man has given me attention in 50,000 years. And the reason is because that I really just want one specific man's attention. Like there's just one man I have in mind, and if that man isn't giving me attention, then every single man in the entire world could give me attention, and I would still be like, ah.
She finally admits it, that no amount of male attention counts unless it comes from the one man that she is fixated on. She'll take the rest for free attention and validation, but she doesn't actually care about it. She just specifically wants that one man.
You want to know the absolute best thing about being single? I can just sit on my couch and fart whenever I want.
When the headline benefit of your independence is passing gas on the couch, the bar has hit the damn floor, man. Disgusting. If you would like to get early access to videos, weekly lectures, and case study breakdowns of human behavior, make sure you check out the members area link below in the video description. Otherwise, make sure to click on one of these videos on screen now if you enjoyed. Make sure you take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.